This is how you spot a Pharisee, a self-righteous, overly religious person. And this is how you spot a witch. I'll never forget, I was on my way to a church. I was on my way to church. I was getting ready to enter the building. And mind you, yes, this is a church that the Holy Spirit had led me to. I was on my way getting ready to walk in, mind you. I didn't look to par. I had on jeans, I had on a shirt. My hair looked like a container from the ice cream sherbet. If you know what I'm talking about, you know how I look. That's how I looked. I looked like I had some colors. I looked like strawberry shortcake on top of my head. Okay. Now this is a pretty well-known, established church. The lady was recording newcomers as well as folks who were there. I guess it was a church, like people who actually, it was their church home, and obviously newcomers. Now the people that were coming in, who looked apart, she was recording. She was getting it all in, taking it all in, welcoming, folks in the church. Seen my hair, seen my attire, and said, turned off of me extremely quickly. And this is where the church fails. This is where they mess up at. Because why are you judging somebody on their outer appearance when you should be judging them for their heart? You should be trying to see where they are in their heart. What is the heart like? What is the heart posture of this person? Then you got a witch on the other hand. How a witch digs and search for unclean spirits and search your heart. They want to see if there's jealousy in your heart. They want to see if it's envy in your heart. They want to see if it's they want to see if you have any hate in your heart. Like they search and dig for all of those things. How is that? They start trying to, I guess, well, I ain't gonna say I guess. They start by trying to almost like they trying to like rub things in your face. Oh, I got this and I got that and I'm doing this and I'm doing that. And they searching and they digging and they searching and they digging to see if they can get a response or a reaction or a kick out of you. Because I'll never forget a conversation I had. Imagine this is not a friend of mine. Definitely not a friend of mine. Never was. But she so happened to have my telephone number. This is somebody who was dealing with a relative of mine. I'll never forget, she called looking for this relative. And, one thing led to another conversation. I didn't know where this person was she was looking for. And she just so happened to be in the store shopping. And the things that she was saying, it was very like, it was just nasty, and it was like it's like, she was full of herself, and she was talking down, she was speaking down. It could have been not just me, but whoever, she had this superior complex. That's what it is. She had a superior complex, like, oh, I'm gonna have to purchase and buy this, and like the regular people, I'm gonna have to get this and get that, and I don't want any children right now. I'm gonna have my first child when I'm a millionaire, and this and that and of that nature. And because she didn't get a rise, it's almost as if, like she felt some type of way. And that's exactly what witches do. That's what they do. They search your heart. They search within you to see, is there anything that they can use against you. That's how the enemy works. Is there jealousy? Is there hate? Is there envy? Is there indifference? They search for all of that stuff. And that's where the church goes wrong. Because the church looks at the outer appearance. And these witches and warlocks know to search your heart, to see what you have built up in you, any resentment, any bitterness, any jealousy, any envy. And then they use that mess against you to try to get a rise out of you. That's crazy. It's like the witches and the warlocks ahead of the game. They ahead of the church folk. It's sad. And because they look at the outer appearance, a witch and a warlock can come dressed to par. They had a church hat on. They got their long dress on that's down, sweeping their knees and covering their ankles. They got their Bible. They got their prayer cloth. They got their tambourine and their fan. And they come in there and they sit right in your church, in your pew. And they start to infiltrate. All because y'all be so hell-bent on the outer appearance instead of checking for what's inside of a person's heart. For seeing that person's character, morals, integrity. Not the hair, not the lashes, not the piercings, not the jeans, not the shirt, not the jean jacket, not the sneakers and the jumpers. But you're looking for somebody who look clean on the inside when they actually dead on the inside. Like Jesus said, they look like whitewashed tombs. The church need to wake the hell up. Because they own y'all. They studied you. They see you. And they play in your face. And they going to keep doing it until you spot it and call it out. And do a sweep. Good day.